Is it okay that we're in the house tonight, trying to communicate?
If you're here with us, can you tell us your name?
You want to come over here, Steve? Chills.
Oh, hang on. Periscope's going. Walter, was that you? Give us a sign, give us an indication that you're here with us.
Ooh, you're terrible! Get off the stage!
Ellis, Kansas, the German capital of Kansas. Old School Paranormal will be conducting investigations in 4 buildings on this investigation, all with deep-rooted connections to Ellis, Kansas history. Founded in 1867, just 2 years after Fort Hays was established only a few miles away, Ellis got its start as a water station along the Kansas Pacific Railroad. During that time, Ellis was still situated in rough and desolate land. By the mid-1870s, Ellis was growing and soon became known as a tough place when it became a shipping point for cattle herds that tended to bring in the rough cowboy crowd. Unlike Dodge City, Abilene, and Ellsworth, Kansas, however, the cowtown reputation was short-lived. In 1878, a young child named Walter moved to Ellis with his family. As a young boy, Walter milked his mother's cows and after a few years had a thriving business selling milk to the railroad workers in Ellis. From those humble beginnings, Walter went on to lead one of the largest corporations in the world, the Chrysler Corporation. The Walter P. Chrysler Boyhood home was built in 1889 and was occupied by the Chrysler family until 1908. In 1994, a new building was built behind the home to display many personal items that belonged to Walter Chrysler. The crown jewel exhibit is a pristine 1924 Chrysler 6, the 6th car ever built by Walter P. Chrysler. Even though Chrysler died nearly 80 years ago, his boyhood home continues to be preserved with tours of the home and the museum occurring daily. This is the 3rd paranormal investigation of the Chrysler Boyhood home and museum. In our previous investigations, we've captured many amazing EVPs, and the staff of the Boyhood home reports strange noises in the museum that many claim to be from a former employee who passed away only 2 years ago. In the home itself, staff have heard voices on the main floor while in the basement, as well as an incident a number of years ago where something or someone did not like the new wallpaper that was being hung in one of the upstairs bedrooms. The wallpaper kept coming down and objects were falling to the floor, and have occurred along with voices heard on numerous occasions that seemingly express their dislike of the new wallpaper. We will also be conducting our 4th investigation at the Ellis Railroad Museum and adjacent railroad depot. Built in 1926, this building was originally Memorial Hall as a way to honor the Civil War and World War I veterans. Over the years, it was used as civic offices and held the town jail. It was also used as an entertainment venue and once hosted Lawrence Welk in the 1930s. Today, it's the home of the Ellis Railroad Museum, 5,000 square feet that is dedicated to preserving the history of the Union Pacific Railroad and Ellis, Kansas railroad history, along with the rich history of the town and the surrounding areas. It features a large model train layout, and on the top floor houses a collection of 1,200 dolls. And while the train depot next door is not original to the town, it was moved to this location a few years after the train museum opened in 1990. The building housing the Railroad Museum does have a dark history. Tragedy struck in 1958 when an inmate by the name of Earl Perkins, who was being kept in the basement jail, drowned when floodwaters began pouring in when the nearby Big Creek River overran its banks. To this day, the basement's jail cell is believed to be haunted, although it is currently only used for storage. Many people claim to have seen and heard the ghost of Earl Perkins screaming because he was unable to escape the rising water. Previous investigations have yielded a phantom whistler and footsteps, along with an unseen concertgoer hushing the team in the former auditorium.
This is Neil and John from Old School Paranormal. This is my first visit to the museum. I've heard there was a tragic death down here. 1957?
Yeah, flood of 57.
Would be a terrible way to die. Trapped in here, nowhere to go, water rising. Trying to get your breath long enough, or as long as you can. People trying to get you out, knowing they're just not too far away but can't get to you.
Yeah, knowing the inevitable is coming, and you're probably not ready for it. If you're here with us, can you tell us your name? You can come closer. We'd like to hear from you. Don't be afraid of us. This is probably the only time. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. We got a periscope lighting up for us.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that.
It's awesome.
Are you the one that died in this cell? If that is you, if that's you, light that up again, please.
What's your name?
As the team was beginning their investigation, audio recorders on the second floor picked up what sounds like a voice calling out to the home's director, Dina.
No, that's blasphemy. You don't say that.
Irene, are you in your room? My name is Scott, and I mean you no harm. But if you or somebody else is here with us tonight, I greatly appreciate you communicating with us. You can let us know you're here by getting close to that piece of equipment on the bed that's glowing. It has a bunch of different colors associated with it.
Irene, I heard a story that you were not particularly fond of some wallpaper that was put up in that room. Is that true?
Or maybe you really like the wallpaper.
Our teammate Kevin has got to be the politest paranormal investigator on the planet, even polite to inanimate objects.
Oh, sorry, Kevin. Sorry. Hey, Kevin. There's a. What is that? There's a man.
They're standing next to me. I bumped
Hey,
into him.
Kevin. Hey, also, Kevin.
Yeah.
Since you're pretty tall.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, that was funny. That got me. At least it didn't scare me.
That was hilarious.
Irene, my name's Kevin. I've never been here before. I'm part of Old School Paranormal. And like the others have said, we're just here to get to know you better, or whoever's with us.
You guys see that? That thing just pegged up to a 3 or 4.
What did your key to?
Mm-hmm. Right here at the doorway.
Irene, was that you trying to communicate with Steve?
It's right in here.
That's where I got that. Almost.
And if it wasn't Irene, perhaps it was Ed or Walter.
We understand that this was your home for quite a number of years, and we appreciate you letting us in. We're not here to tell you to leave if you're here. This is your home. We are simply guests, so we appreciate an opportunity to communicate with you and your brothers and your parents. Can you light that up again for me? It's not going to hurt you. This green light will not hurt you, I promise. Is the periscope going?
Yes.
It's on that red one again.
If you move around that device, it'll change colors. Can you change the color on that?
Irene, I hope it's okay that I'm here. It'd be nice to communicate
There,
with you
see?
tonight. Oh,
Changing the color?
so is that okay that I'm here? There you go. See it moving?
Keep bringing it around.
There you
There you
go.
See, that's green now.
Isn't that neat?
Is it green or yellow? There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
the
There we
eye
go.
are starting to move. Oh, there you go.
All right.
Oh, you're moving
Thank you.
it. Isn't
Yeah,
that
see?
fun?
Oh,
That's
that's okay.
Did you just
Almost,
leave?
you almost made it all the way around.
Isn't
And
that?
that didn't hurt you, did it?
It was fun.
That is so awesome.
Are you okay with us being here?
You can always knock on the wall too. That's another way you can communicate with us.
That's Scott moving.
Irene, can you tell us what year it is?
Oh, welcome back.
Oh,
Oh, you started right where you left.
Yeah.
Can you make it spin?
Can you change the colors? Just move around a little bit and it'll change colors for you. There you go. Just like that. Can you do that again? There.
Did it again.
Thank you for doing that. Up, you count it in between. There you go.
There's bright green.
Golly, that's bright.
Yep.
There you go. No.
Down again, huh?
The source of many of the Railroad Museum's ghost sightings, John and Neil are still trying to determine if the man who drowned there 60 years ago is the one who everyone sees or hears, or if it's someone or something else.
Why were you in the jail?
Again, if the answer is yes, please light up the device. Was it because you just needed a place to sleep? Was it because you got in trouble with the law here in Ellis? Was it because someone was racist?
Do you just stay in this cell? Or do you move around the building?
I don't know, do you want to move on?
I think I think so, John. Quick time check here. Okay. 9:44, Neil and John are going to leave jail, and we're not checking out, we're just leaving.
Breaking out of jail.
Irene, are you up here with us tonight? If so, can you give us a response?
I don't know. I felt like that was kind of a yes. That's what I thought it said, but I don't know. I don't know.
Irene, was that you on the bed when Scott was asking questions? Can you tell us if it's okay we are here? Yes or no?
Irene, if you're sitting on the bed, can you light up this light for me, please?
That green light that Steve's got in his hands.
Yep, it's not going to hurt you at all, I promise.
Irene.
Irene, can you tell me how old you are? What's your age, please? Do you know who the president is? yours, by the way.
Oh, hold on.
Irene, did you used to play with dolls? Whoop, that would be the ceiling.
Okay, that was your. You were up against the rail. Something.
No.
Are you sure?
It sounded like it.
Sounded
Yeah.
like it. It sounded like.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Good call. 'Cause I thought it came from that way.
No, I heard it.
Yeah.
Well, I heard it too. That's why I turned towards you. I was like, "Did you hear that?"
Yep.
Okay.
You want to come over here, Steve? With the chills. You want to scan me over here? Just make sure. I'm getting chills over here for some reason.
You got a sweatshirt on.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sweating at the same time, but I'm getting the goosebumps. Which I.
No,
Okay.
nothing yet.
Make sure. Feel like energy.
Looks like Masonic Lodge sign-in books, guest books, or membership books. If you want to communicate with us, just get close to it. The answer to any of these questions is yes.
You're back again. That was a little bit different.
Yeah.
Were you part of the Masons? Is that what you're trying to tell us?
John, did you have your K2 close to it or over that direction? Or did you, oh, you didn't have it with you when it went off, did you?
No, I went from here over to here.
Okay. See, there it goes again, though.
Uh,
I don't know, though. I mean, but you didn't have your K2 any close to it over there anywhere or downstairs, did you?
No. It was in the... No, the K2 was on the... That was on
Right.
the bed. You want me to try it again?
Okay.
So it is trying to communicate with us. Excellent. So we've established that you were a Mason. If the answer is yes, please light that up again, just so that we can be 100% sure.
The team over at the Chrysler Boyhood home remain upstairs, but has now moved over to Walter and Ed's bedroom, and our periscope immediately detects static energy on the bed.
Periscope going nuts.
And the periscope just went.
It was going quickly.
Okay. Walter and Ed, is that okay? We're in your bedroom.
Walter, I hear you're pretty good at shooting marbles.
I bet you I'm better than you are. Want to play a game? Yep, for a little shooting some marbles, Walter.
I say whoever wins gets the other one's paycheck.
Speaking of paycheck, Walter, from what I hear, you used to deliver milk. You used to make a commission. I believe it was you sold a quart for like 5 cents, and you got 2 of that 5 cents. You go around, you keep track of everything everybody owed you. That's how meticulous you were, and you went around on payday to collect your money. Pretty good businessman, even at a young age, weren't you?
Did you enjoy working for the railroad?
light up for a moment when you first came in? You
Yeah.
said?
Real quick. We turned it on, and probably within the next 2 minutes, it kind of circled about halfway around quickly. I mean, you know how before it was going slow from each prong?
Yeah.
Well, this quickly
Okay.
went about halfway around.
Were you a resident of this home after the Chryslers left?
What do you fellas think?
Well, yeah, not a whole lot of activity right now in this room.
And you said you turned it down, didn't you? I did. I turned it down even further than where it was.
It's 10:16 time check.
Oh, I was just going to go grab it and it just turned red.
Okay, periscope's on.
Yeah.
We had too many in there grabbing
Could
it.
be.
See, just for the heck of it, I'm going to sneak around the corner here. Were there too many in the room? Scott's kind of scary, I know.
I am.
Would you like him to leave? Or was it Steve?
That's probably me.
That's nice. Do you like those red lights?
Can you make it go around quickly like you did when we first came into the room? That's a little quicker, yeah.
See, this is the thing that makes us question things, because we can be there for half an hour and nothing, and all of a sudden.
Yeah, what changed around that gadget, that device, to make it do what it's doing?
John and Neil moved up to the doll room. Over 1,000 dolls, anywhere from the cute to the creepy, are on display. 4 years prior, an EVP was caught in this very room on the top floor of the Railroad Museum.
Well, okay, we're upstairs now. I hope you followed us.
Are there any of these creepy dolls that want to come to life?
Perhaps you like to come in here and play with these dolls.
I took pictures of a lot of them, a lot of you guys, earlier. I think I'm going to take some more now that it's dark in here.
Can you come up the stairs and join us?
That periscope going off, John.
Whoa, whoa, you did come up here. Excellent.
Okay, we need to have you do that again more than one time. And then go to that next device and make it light up. It'll play a nice little tune for you.
I'm walking around. Okay, so I'll give you that.
Come on, talk to us. Let us know you're here. There is. So if you can, I'm going to give you a couple more minutes before we leave and I pick that back up again. Can you go light that up for us again, please?
If you can, if you need to, drain anything out of that little gray box there to get some energy out of it for yourself. You could do that. That way, maybe you'll have enough for the half scope there. Whoa.
Did you get something?
It did it again, your half scope.
Did I was looking away. It was just.
It did, it lit up. It went like it was green and red, or red and green. Thank you for that. There it goes again.
Yeah.
Excellent. And that's solid there. So we know it's you. Thank you. We really appreciate it.
Coming towards us.
Wow, that is awesome. That's the best one yet.
gonna sit down here on the floor. My dogs are getting tired.
If you need to take any more energy out of the gray box, if that's what you were doing, feel free to take more.
Could we please see one of the dolls walk out here and light that up? John, if that happens, I'm running.
You'll have to catch me.
I'll try not to knock my camera over.
Yeah, we'll be fighting to get over one another.
Okay, so we're gathered in the parlor where I'm sure many happy times occurred during your childhood. Also have the periscope, the gadget over there on the or by the family Bible. Be pretty cool if you would light that periscope up for us.
Henry or Mary Chrysler? Is that okay if all of us guests are in your home tonight? We come in respect and peace. We understand that this is your home, or whoever still may be here. This is your home, not ours. So we appreciate you and your hospitality tonight. Can you give us a sign, signal, indication, anything to let us know that someone is here with us tonight?
Mary, were you the disciplinarian? If one of your children got in trouble, were you the one who disciplined them? Who was in trouble more? Henry, Ed, or Irene? If it was Ed, let us know. Tap on the wall. Light up one of the gadgets in the parlor.
That may have just been a coincidence. But did you hear anybody else hear that tap from back there?
I did.
That was a coincidence, or that was just a very
Where'd you hear the tap at, Steve?
I don't know. It sounded like it came back from that, like
Behind?
the Bible around the window there. Mary, did you play the pump organ? There was again. I mean, that was just me down in the chair. But before that,
No, I heard that.
you heard that too.
I heard something too.
Is there a vent or something over there?
Is there
I
one
just
right
wonder-
behind you? Turn your phone on real quick and see.
Yeah, there is one.
Up there, but it wouldn't be expanding and stuff like that if there were no. I mean, there's no way heat. Didn't feel like any heat's been coming through.
You're not touching it.
I don't know.
You're out in the middle.
And see,
I'm
I
not
didn't
touching
think
it
it was
back.
quite that high.
See, I thought it was like right
It
over
sounds like
here.
more about
Yeah.
this, not
Yes.
back here by
Yeah.
us. It sounds
Right.
like that way.
I'm gonna move and hate it.
It's.
All right, well, let's take a
Just a
Yeah.
5 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes. get a little fluid.
Hang on. Periscope's going.
You know what? That's funny. It did the same thing
When we were leaving.
when we were going to leave Walter and Ed's.
Oh, I thought it was a lot bigger
Room.
than that.
No.
It's just a little tiny little thing.
Mm-hmm. But when you get to that green light, that's when it really pops.
John and Neil now venture to one of the most paranormally active spots in the building, the old auditorium.
Neil and John coming in.
Many voices and whistles and footsteps have been captured by our audio recorders in this room from previous investigations. And not having investigated the museum in over 3 years, we were anxious to see how much we were missed.
Everybody up here with us tonight?
We'd like to know what play is on tonight. Does anybody know? What are we watching? Lawrence Welk? Is he playing tonight? Is there any of the ladies here that know? Boo! You're terrible! Get off the stage! I'm gonna throw some rotten tomatoes at you. You shouldn't have quit your day job! That's awful! You can't act. Bring back Lawrence Welk!
Is there anyone here tonight with us that came to the theater back in the booming days of Ellis?
That's John moving around. Okay, so our friend from downstairs. And, well, not behind the stage, I guess. We hope you followed us. Could you give us another sign?
We're going to close the curtain on this show if you don't let us give us some attention here. Been pretty quiet tonight. I'm not too impressed with the entertainment in here.
While it appeared the show in the old auditorium at the Railroad Museum was not a box office blockbuster, the team over at the Chrysler Boyhood home headed into their museum, a previous source of several EVPs and a sighting of what looked like a shadow figure crossing the hallway 3 years ago. With the incredible artifacts that are contained here, along with the evidence we've collected, we feel that Walter Chrysler's presence is very much in this building.
Man, guys, I'm not lying. I could have sworn behind John, down by the bathroom, I could have sworn I saw somebody go from the bathroom into the little gift shop area. I kid you not. At first, it may have been something outside the door too, Scott. Well, this building is all about you, Walter. All about your successes. All about your life. There's been some strange happenings in this building. Like last time we were here, we caught some strange sounds whistling, I believe.
Not here. No, we got singing.
A lady saying,
Thank you,
sir. Yeah.
Walter, I don't know if that was you singing. last time we were here. We weren't in this building, we were over in your home. But it sounded like you were singing, "I love you this much," or something along those lines. So hopefully, you wet your whistle tonight, you're singing or whistling or something for us. Walter, something we found out about you tonight that we did not know before. You were a Mason, weren't you? What degree Mason were you?
I want to know who's out here that keeps messing with the thermostat. Can you tell us your name?
And Kevin, I'm going to interject here. To me, the spirit box sounds totally different than it did in the house.
It does, because
There's nothing.
Yeah.
There's nothing coming through.
There's no, like,
Yeah.
over there, I thought there were snippets of radio.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You are correct. Is this a metal building?
No,
It's not?
no.
Okay. Steve played me that clip earlier with a thank you.
Yeah, in fact,
That was plain as day. It's, whoever's here, can you do something like that again? Can you talk to us?
I mean, it's a female voice. And I don't know if he had a loyal secretary or something like that that maybe attached to the desk or something. I don't know. Walter, was that you? Was that your singing that we picked up on our audio recorder almost 3 years ago?
Little did we know it, we caught a Class B EVP, and while it's not exactly clear what was said, it appears the voice, and maybe the voice of Walter P. Chrysler himself, says, "That's correct." A direct response to Steve's question.
Walter, was that you? Was that your singing that we picked up on our audio recorder almost 3 years ago?
Or maybe Della is in here.
John, Ellis Railroad Museum. We're out of the depot right now. We've been through the inside. Not a whole lot going on other than got a few hits on the half scope. Heard some noises. I think it's just probably the building mostly and our imaginations. We're gonna go over the depot out here and see if we can find anything out here. Is there anybody with us in this old train depot tonight?
Perhaps you followed us.
Are there some travelers that traveled through the Pinocchio area where this old depot came from? Is anyone still attached to this building or anything in it?
Give us a sign. Make something light up here. You see a light on it? Come over towards it. Get close or touch it.
Still walking. Taking some pictures.
So they said they're going to clean stuff up.
Yes. Still walking.
The Ellis Railroad Museum and the Walter P. Chrysler Boyhood Home and Museum yielded some interesting results from these research investigations. And while they were certainly not the most active research investigations Old School Paranormal has been on, there is little doubt that the souls of those who called these buildings home, work, or leisure still linger, for whatever reason. Just ask the staff of the Railroad Museum and the Chrysler Home. They are witnesses to this each and every day, and boy, do they have some stories to tell you.